Valentines that were sent in Chicago in 1929 are a little different than the ones that were sent today. Now let's take a look at this story. Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of Our Haunted Tales.
In tonight's Our Haunted Tales video, we have a true crime video entitled The St. Valentine's Day Massacre, Chicago, 1929. Chicago, February 14th, 1929. The city was locked in ice. Snow lay in filthy grey drifts along the north side. Inside a brick garage on Clark Street, 7 men waited in the cold. They believed they were about to make the biggest liquor deal of their lives. Instead, they were waiting for execution. Chicago was ruled by bootleggers. Prohibition turned alcohol into gold and the city into a battlefield. On the south side, Alphonse Al Capone, a brilliant, ruthless empire builder. On the north side, George Bugs Moran, the last major boss standing in Capone's way. Their rivalry was not just about booze, it was about control of Chicago itself. By early 1929, Capone was tired of the war. His lieutenants devised a plan to end it in a single morning. They spread word of a massive whiskey shipment pickup at Moran's garage. The bait worked. Shortly before 10:30 a.m., the crew arrived. They thought they were waiting for whiskey. Outside, the lookout spotted what he believed was Bugs Moran approaching. In reality, Moran paused to light a cigar, a delay that saved his life. Seeing police uniforms approaching, Moran turned and walked away, believing it was a routine raid. At 10:30 a.m., 4 men entered the garage. 2 wore uniforms. 2 wore trench coats. The men inside saw the uniforms and did not reach for their guns. They lined up against the wall, just as they had done dozens of times before during raids. The fake officers stepped back. The trench-coated men stepped forward. The garage exploded. More than 70 rounds were fired in seconds. Bullets ripped through flesh, bone, and concrete. Men screamed, fell, and twitched on the floor. Frank Gusenberg was still alive when real police arrived. When asked who shot him, he whispered,
Nobody shot me.
it was the gangster's code. The killers left in a final act of genius, pretending to arrest the gunman. They vanished into Chicago. The North Side gang was shattered, and yet the most important man of all was missing. Bugs Moran was alive. Al Capone was never charged. He was in Florida, carefully establishing an alibi. Everyone knew who ordered it, but no one could prove it. The outrage finally turned public opinion against the gangsters. The government couldn't convict Capone for murder, but in 1931, they got him for tax evasion. The St. Valentine's Day Massacre did not end organized crime, but it ended the illusion that gangsters were glamorous. 7 men lined up like cattle and slaughtered in a garage. Chicago and America would never forget it.
Here is our question to you for the comment section. Please leave your answer down below.
Even with them being enemies, and with him obviously dying, why do you think Frank Gusenberg would not give up who the shooters were?
If you liked our haunted tales, be sure to click on the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you get notified when our next one comes out.